No, we're not doing the thing now. Actually, I decided that we're not doing the thing at all today, and I'm just gonna play Ace Attorney while you watch, alright?
Alright, that sounds good.
Okay, okay, good.
And we're still on level 1.
Dude, this is gonna take us so fucking long. Oh, here we are.
Oh, good.
Back
I'm
at
so
it
glad
again with them, with that stare.
I'm so glad Naruto, Ryan to Naruto. They're questioning something that I
I'm,
forgot. I honestly
I'm
forgot
questioning something of
everything.
some sort. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. Whatever that noise was. Maybe it was him coughing. I don't really remember anymore.
So, this is the decisive evidence the prosecution was threatened. I'm sorry, I got lost in your eyes there, and I had to quickly look away. See, the soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead.
They
The
saw me.
dead victim. The victim that was dead that you shot.
They saw me at 3 different angles. Me killing the victim that is dead. The dead victim. The victim who is dead. That victim.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, oh my god. No,
Yes.
wait. What? Oh, that was your.
That was me. That was me.
Well. It looks like my voice actor is a little bit psychic, but he read your line before you read it. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable?
Yes, Kyle, you're making me uncomfortable. If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start, though.
Well, oh, well, the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred. Was I this guy?
Yeah, you were. You were him.
I, I don't know what his.
I don't know. What do you think he sounds like?
Yes, sir. Standing by. Standing by, ready to report, sir. With pictures of Spider-Man.
Unsavory memories from a acerbic afternoon. I got it. I'm so shaky.
Well, I was ingesting the regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man about pictures of Spider-Man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden carrier to the military gentleman, the finest picture of Spider-Man.
Oh, at that precise moment, a firearm was discharged, and I observed the enemy's action with my own Spider-Man eyes. The black The black informed varsity cadet fired the English citizen, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio.
Well, you are you. Well, so you. I'm sorry. I literally received a call during the day. It totally took me off of my fucking me. Like, anyway. Well, well. So, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually the witness, the viral me. You. Sorry. Sorry, once again, it's literally a Discord call that just threw me completely off, and now I'm just like, completely off everything.
Oh, you and your Discord. Oh.
You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir.
I have a
Affirmative,
knife!
sir.
I'm gonna stab you in the back!
Don't do it. That wicked university cadet, sir, the cruel, unforgivable enemy of Spider-Man, which I want to take pictures of.
What times we live in when an English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day. I will assail this man in this very courtroom, though, this being the days we live in. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. I am... The,
Yes, you did.
the camera's not right.
Is is that really true, Ryan? Did you really shoot someone?
But, this is not a question. No, all I did was pick up the gun I saw lying on the floor, and I introduced him to the barrel of it. I was simply being cordial.
Then that's enough.
After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Coffee at this time of day in this part of the country? Oh, how delightfully devilish, Ryan.
Wait, I thought I thought his name was Professor Jenny from the block.
No, that's Dr. Watson I was talking to. Then when I'd finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant, when I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting.
An English maid or an English maid?
English-made.
English maid?
Or
Like
English
a maid
made.
that's... Is it English made, like as in English
It's English
and
made.
made in England, or was it made in England?
It's English made.
You're not, is it made in England, or is it made from England?
It's English. I had to translate the bullet that I shot. I thought perhaps
Well, as you do.
I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down and was just picking it up.
And
When I
you aimed it at
dispensed the
his
bullet
head
back
and shot him.
into when I dispensed the bullet back to him.
Well, if that's the truth, there is. Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere holding a gun that was English made. Somewhere. In these two witnesses' testimony, there is a clue who that criminal was.
There is?
Ryan, look at my sword. It's really big and phallic. Of course I am. Of course I'm not compensating for anything. You must exercise your right to survive.
To survive?
To survive. Do it now.
As we have heard, Your Excellency, there's no room for doubt in this testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this despicable student to justice.
Well, certainly the testimony in the court just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, wow,
I'm interrupting
you're
you.
such a dick.
I'm interrupting you politely.
You're a dick. That's it. Just skip to the next thing.
I am interrupting you politely. I mean the defense. Defense is right to do a cross-examination.
Dear me, dear me. Let me guess. The Hachiraki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic.
Huh, how did he know? Kyle, he's reading your mind.
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection. Objection. The defense. I mean, the did that. I can't speak because of how amazing I am.
He's in your head, Kyle. He's in your head.
I know, and I want you in my. The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable is irrelevant.
Gulp.
Kyle is so commanding and dreamy.
I heard that.
He's in my head too.
Very well. I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witness. All right. This is where the battle really begins, Ryan.
But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination.
Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witness testament.
How?
The fuck do I know? That's your job.
Well, yes, but Kyle, you're right here helping me.
No buts or applesauce. Just it's just the case of proving it, and the key to do it. And the key to doing that is evidence.
Right, evidence.
Left, conviction. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Or now, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Don't let them beat you.
Oh, that was lame. All right then. It's all or nothing. Oh, you look so cool. Okay, so this time I just have to figure out what I was doing.
When I was investigating the
Do you want to reread all of this? We just did this.
What are you talking about? I was ingesting the recollection. I was ingesting a.
Myself.
All right. At that precise moment, I fire a black uniform varsity cadet on the English of me. Fuck, just do it.
All right, I will. Take this, you imbecile. Huzzah.
I think he's on speed again. My eyes, they're all crazy. Whoa, total bummer. What are you implying, cadet? What's the meaning of this insubordination? Trusting some photographic print of my mustache? Oh, wait, it's not a photographic print of his mustache. It's in his mustache.
I'm in your mustache. Inconceivable, sir. I mean, yes, there's a clear inconsistency here.
T-squat nonsense. What could this pre possibly tell us that we don't already know?
Well, obviously, that, what am I doing? I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth.
Humph. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency. There's no place for the amateur student here in this grand courtroom.
Ah, this is so frustrating. How is it so hard for these things to go out? They always go in easily.
Oh, oh, please. Surely this doesn't require explanation. It cannot be more plain. The opponent wanted two number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip. And to spell it all out, it would be an insult to the court if we did not get those. Cheesy nachos.
Kaya, what? That's a lot of food. I could never eat all that.
What are you talking about? Sam, this
He's the
isn't a
only
Mc-
sane one. He's the only sane one.
This isn't a McDonald's.
Apparently, from a single glance of a photographic print presented by the defense, there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. I
What?
said calmly.
Why are you all just being so vague about it? Just fucking say what it is.
Sergeant, is his name Ayesa Nosa?
Oh my gosh, I think it is.
I
Wait,
there's a
we can
pun to
actually
it.
check how it is. Ah, yes, yes and no, sir.
Yes and all right.
I love
I don't.
it.
Yes, sir. What? What, sir?
I'm here too.
Your statement you just made was black uniform varsity cadet fired on an English civilian, and from the back, the coward weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I went from Jane Jonah to Mr. McMahon, so I guess we're doing that now. I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir.
Huzzah! But
Yeah.
no, that just can't be!
And why not cut that?
Because... Because... Can I do something?
Just take a close look at the print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to his testament, the culprit who shot Mr. Wiener from behind, from behind. And that was obviously a discrepancy right there. Well, how do you explain it? Oh,
What the... What? Was that Spider-Man? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Was it an alien?
Certainly, there's a clear discrepancy in the facts here. Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discard, my eyes were firmly fixed on this delicious baby, sir.
What? Why is everyone going crazy? I'm sorry, I'm in the court record again.
The last testimony in the court heard was proven one beyond a reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Yesanosa,
Miska Muska?
did not see the defendant firing the gun at all.
That's so sad.
I think the conclusion must draw is simple. If a squared plus b squared equals c squared,
You don't even know what that equals.
There's been a complete turnabout in the mood for this trial just from one discrepancy. It's like I'm going to walk free! Free!
Oh no, you're about to die.
So this is what being an ace attorney, he said it, is all about.
But I did definitely sell him. I swear on this baby, that university cadet there, he was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
So, but I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up off the floor.
And you, old man, did you see the moment the victim was shot either?
Ooh, I'm so interested in this face. Myself, I've already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I am already on death's door. If I were to be shot, there would be no difference. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Well, sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure! Oh, he's crazy.
Beyonce? Beyonce?
Indeed! What do you know of her? My prized Beyonce! On each occasion when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop, Resurte, in the hope of meeting a rich diner who might buy it from you. On the day under scrutiny, it was to be the military man that I preferred my Beyonce. Believed that he would purchase a rare find. I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
The Beyonce vanished?
Hunting around under the table, I was in case it mayhap have fallen there, and then it happened.
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did, but I heeded not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Beyonce treasure. Nothing could distract me from the Queen Bee, don't you understand?
Out of interest, is Beyonce a slack term for you selling ass? More specifically, your ass? I see. Clearly he's obviously lying.
That lamentable day, the precious Beyonce was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pickpocketed the prize coin for himself. I'm not really looking at him in particular, I just saw something on the ground.
I'm sure that everyone present is aware that this is a kangaroo court, and this case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send the full report to Great Britain by telegraph this afternoon. Nonetheless, the witness testimony the court has just heard is inconclusive. No matter what subservient our government feels like it must be to the British, it would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What's your position, prosecutor?
Ouchie.
Yeah. What?
Ouchie.
Well, if you're hurt, we could take a recess.
God damn it. Worry not, Your Excellency. I will. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Oh, explain.
Right. Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there's only one person who could have possibly committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryan Naruto.
What? Inconceivable.
I mean, he really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he, Gru?
I am trying to steal them.
Very well. The court invites the witness to testify again, even though they clearly lied on trial under oath. You, you will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegations. Isn't that clear?
No, I ain't no snitch, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir.
Oh, you bitch that just gets stitches. Don't make me cut you. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out of your shoulder, I think, possibly, maybe, or maybe I'm hallucinated again. The medication wore off yesterday.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up through the ranks, sir. Name.
Oh. Oh, he doesn't have a name. Oh, okay, I see.
Adam.
Just doesn't have a name.
It would seem those stripes are a sign of Sergeant being too strapped to afford an end.
Ooh, that was clever, Kyle. Very clever.
Beyonce number 2. Attention.
Oh!
Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch him learn, boy.
Oh my goodness, he's so threatening.
Even if I wasn't...
This isn't the one where we skip around. This is the actual testimony. You could actually say something now.
I know. I yawned.
Oh.
I yawned, and then I muted my mic so I wouldn't.
I thought you were just
up.
having PTSD and just shut yourself down instantly.
Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment of the firearm was discharged, it was almost the same thing.
Yes, pointing his gun at the forward man he was. That young lad in black. That much I understand, mate.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premise at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Therefore, if no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman over and out. And up and under, and in and out. These testaments are...
I'm cutting you off again.
Go fuck yourself, you're guilty.
Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Watson, wasn't alone at all.
Please, enough of these outbursts already. You've literally interrupted the judge 2 times. Go to jail.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
Objection. If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Well, is this photographic print of the crime, I mean, scene of the crime, Counsel?
Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there's only one place set.
Apparently, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
Oh, this doesn't make any sense.
You don't make any sense. The court will add this new graphic evidence to the record. The photograph print of the crime scene has been entered into the court record.
I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw this woman. I saw her. I have to, that doesn't make sense.
Ryan, I have something to tell you.
Yes?
It was me. I was the woman.
No, Kyle!
The waiter said it the same thing.
You're a ghost!
He maintains that Dr. Williamsburg came from a restaurant alone as well. Watch me as I drop my dice.
But that's not true. I saw her. Oh, but it was you. It doesn't make sense. I swear that I saw a woman with him. I would know you from a mile away, Kyle. You could not deceive me.
Well, it seems that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain on time after all. The witness testimony we just had leaves no further room for doubt.
These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I, take out ouchie, will have contributed to the of these two great empires is an honor. Oh no, I'm catching the stupid in this room.
How could this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. He's ready to rock. Kyle?
I don't know. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you, Kyle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Stand erect, Ryan. It's not over. It's never ogre yet.
What? How did you know?
What if you say we're true? And there's something going on here. It's your chance. Do your dance. Something going into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. To draw out the truth and cross-examine.
I don't know, Kyle. I don't know if I can do that.
Well, the defense is entitled to a cross-examination of the witness.
I accidentally hit right click on my mouse. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
No, not fuck me, no. I was in the good graces for so long. Rules can be so unbending at times.
Okay, we don't have to read this part. I'm just gonna figure out what I have to do. Okay. Yes, pointing to go to the foreman, he was certainly at the black. That much I so did see. Furthermore, visual search of the premises was only the person present. So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, Daniela. And I did. Forgive me for the position I placed you in.
So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let us not forget the incontestable evidence that we have to support the statements as well. As can clearly be seen, There is only a single beefsteak on the victim's table. A meal for one.
No.
The antique dealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before. It's not impossible. They are all. Man, I hate it when you stare me in the eyes. I give you a little, I have to try take a little peek, and you just look me dead in the eyes. I get all shy and have to turn away. If so, then why?
If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea, Kyle. I just have nothing else to look at but your excellency. Let me peruse my evidence. That's pretty basic evidence there. Normal evidence. I may just have to ask a little more. Alright, let's press. You must have noticed someone else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there.
Objection. As you have been at pains to point out time and time again, feel I'm growing a careless in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman.
Oh, if only there'd been more people dining at the time, then someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when that happened. Quite the quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant.
I know, of course, the place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect.
Yes, at 2 p.m. Like, certainly 2 p.m. is either here or near there in the terms of time to eat. I wonder what's for dinner.
Yes, Your Excellency. I believe it's steak. Steak and wine. The dish, wine said, you know what, I had something good, but I fucking suck. God damn it.
There was? Ben, you really do suck.
This was found in the victim's jacket pocket.
Wait, you're telling me you're holding evidence evidence that would be crucial to the court in your pocket without even turning it in?
Now, this is the dinner menu to Big Sloppies.
Big sloppies.
No, actually, it's a medical report card, Your Excellency. I was just yanking your chain. Oh, I gotcha. It would seem that it would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
Hot to clinic? Yes, there would be indeed. Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question. September 11th, noon past 1 p.m. 2001. The very day of the incident.
Yes, the day of the incident. That was all it was. So the victim went for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution found no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case.
I wonder, what do you think, Ryan? Can jet fuel melt steel beams?
Well, it is hard to see how it could be related, really. But those eyes, those stares could melt my heart.
I thought they already did. Remember, you can request for it to enter into the court record as evidence if you think it could be useful.
Should I ask Dr. Wilson's medical report card to be submitted as evidence or not? Yes. Yes! If I may, I'd like to ask for that medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. Please.
On what grounds?
Because I'm cool.
The court has already had conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous, and you are far from cool. Not to mention that the victim's movement prior to the arrival at the restaurant are of no concern.
Whether or not they are concerned is up to us to decide. You will have to explore all possible avenues.
I beg your pardon?
I said all possible avenues, not a venture. What are you, a child? Have you no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for a submission of evidence?
Ah, damn it.
Very well, the court will gain the defense's request.
Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. I hate rights. I think they should be taken away. It's a most disturbing trend. These rights.
Officer, add the victim's medical report card to the court. I said that in the wrong voice.
Oh, we got it. We got it!
What? I mean, did you hear how the judge almost sounded like me? It was crazy. What?
You must
What
be
we
so
need
late.
right now is a new clue. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if it's irrelevant.
Right, I hear you. We got this.
You can't conspire to prolong. You could conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. Whatever that means. And perhaps you've forgotten that these witnesses' testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused. Korkuta? Yes, son. Do that thing.
Indeed, alone he was the Englishman dining all by himself. Let's see that new evidence we got.
Can I look at it? I thought I was allowed to look at it.
Looks like you need to look at that medical report card.
I can't!
Well, how am I supposed to do anything with it? Hmm. I think these ones are pointless. Maybe I have to go to the end of this.
Excellent work, Ryan. You gleaned some information now.
Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changed as much. I can't even look at it. I can't even see it. Like, how can I do anything with this?
I wouldn't be so sure. Me see that medical report card you got there before.
You can see it? Oh, you mean this? This invisible report card I can't look at?
Oh, yes. This is a brand new piece of evidence. And perhaps we should examine it a little more in detail.
How exactly? How do I look at things? Yes, a tutorial, let's go!
You notice that some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass. These are the ones that may be. Press spacebar, and you'll take a closer look at the piece in question. Use left, down, right.
Oh, he's using the Kodami code.
To rotate the evidence in all directions. Examine something by using WASD.
Oh, I see. I examine you examining. Stop looking at it so much. I want to look at it.
You can move more crosshairs around the hut for circles that may have been before. Crosshairs start to pulsate. I'll press space to investigate further. So, lover, I think that you should take a closer look at his medical report card. HIPAA be damned. See if there isn't something new to be learned by examining it in more detail.
I'm almost certain HIPAA doesn't exist right now. Alright, I'll see what I can do. If I use up, left, down, right, WASD, and space, I can have infinite lives to inspect any areas of evidence that look suspicious. Oh, dog ear. Okay, what does it say?
Well, let's have a look. This is some type of medical history. Ah, and there's an entry for the day of the extraction of the molar with topical amnesia.
Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out?
Seems so. Just before the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they use laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain.
Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you from feeling pain.
This is a cautionary note from the medical practitioner. Strictly, no food or drink. Besides water for 3 hours post procedure till the anesthetic effects have.
Really? Kyle, I'm innocent, it's true!
Don't sound so confident yet. I will get you in handcuffs eventually. Sounds like the information we're bearing in.
Yes, we know everything now. We read all of his medical history. With this new information, the meaning of that one particular statement that I'm going to be very vague about for the sake of making it a mystery totally changes.
So I think it's time we listen to the testimony again. Shower.
Definitely. I know what it is. It is the old man. This one, you're so wrong, so idiotic. Oh, did I fuck it up? Oops, I fucked it up. I presented the wrong thing. Shit.
Well,
I got too jumpy.
Put yourself together. You look as though your eyes are about to pop out of your head.
I can't help that. It's just my look. I just look like this. See, I'm not on anything. I just look like this. I just presented the wrong thing. I was just getting a little too jumpy. There we go. Correct. Yes. I would like to raise an objection. Well, I think, that you're a fucking liar. You're a little fib teller. What are you withering, lad? You call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could. But first and foremost here, I'm the accused.
Ryan.
Always say my name.
Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under circumstances I wouldn't worry about.
Thanks, Kyle.
I could see it quite clearly in cross-examining that you raise your hand straight up like so.
Purposefully?
You knew exactly what you.
I can't hear you, Kyle. It sounds like you're flying away from me.
You knew exactly what to. Oh, fine, whatever.
I I called you back just to cut you off. I cut everyone off. I'm such a dick.
Don't you feel it in the air tonight? Oh